Hello everybody, and welcome back to another goofy Shadow-Noodles video. Today we're going to be doing our first live stream. We're going to be making a dragon puppet. It's going to be one like these. Yeah, very cool. This is going to be my first one. I don't know what I'm doing. So, if you want to make one with me, you have to have a few things if you haven't got them already, like scissors, pencils, and you're gonna need glue sticks and a glue bottle. I think this one's almost out though. To get a new one. Need pens for outlining. You can do any kind of pens. I kind of use this one sometimes. Very cool. Let me go close the door. Now, if nobody's watching, I'm gonna show the newest dragon. I haven't glued his jaw on yet, but yeah. If we get to it, we're probably making something like this. Yeah. So, to start, what you're gonna need. You can use any kind of paper. It can be white cardstock. It could be any other color of cardstock. I usually use white. Right here. So yeah, we're gonna make the head. If you're wondering, this is a method by a YouTuber named Sunset Star Dragon. This is how I made my first dragon. You want to see him? Here he is. It's classified as a they, because it's both a boy and a girl. Also, they're broken. See by the, oh my gosh. See by the inside, the jaw is not very good. But yes, to start, we're just gonna make a dragon head, and it'll look kind of like this. It'll just be like this upper part of the base. So you're gonna just draw a dragon head. It can be literally anything. So I kind of like to start with this kind of outline of the nose, like the eye, the forehead ridge. It can be any shape you want. I have a few different examples of different ones I've done. So now he's got a very straight kind of face. I don't know if that was clear or not. Well, I've got some other dragons who have more curved kind of mouths, like Shadow. But yeah, we're gonna make something like that. You're just gonna sketch out the face. The jawline can be anything you want. It's can be humps, like what the owl has. It can be like this. It's got some cool teeth. You just do whatever you want. So for this one, I'm just gonna do my regular. That's way too small. Yeah, I do this a lot where I make it a bit too small. Things just fell down. Hold up, let me fix this. I think there was a dragon sitting on the cord and that's why it fell down. Alright, I think we're all good. Something just fell, it's okay. Oh yeah, you're just gonna sketch out a dragon. Do my normal curved nose. I don't mean to draw on the corner. I don't want to do something like that because I've done that for a lot of different dragons. Like Pyria, they've got the nose goes down and then this weird triangle on. I don't want to do that. I try to make each of my dragons unique It's kind of hard. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So yeah, something like that. Very good. We're just gonna keep doing like the teeth or something. I don't know. I don't really have a plan for this one. I'm just making a dragon. It's a really bad eraser. Okay, hold on. Yeah, honestly, just do whatever you want. These things take time, so. Oh no, eraser marks, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of do the same. Like, that's too close to the new one, though. Yeah, I try to make each one unique, and it's very hard. We'll focus on that later. I had a plan for one, and then I completely forgot what it looked like, so. And you can do its eye. This is why you need to have plans for dragons, or else you kind of end up like this, where you don't know what you're doing. I think it's a pretty good eye. Why is that kind of creepy, though? Okay, that should be okay. Yeah, this is why you need to have a plan for them. I don't have a very good plan for these. Yeah, no, I don't have a plan. That's way too big before. Yeah, you can just draw the outline of your dragon. And then you want to add ears, you can. Yeah, sometimes the ears will go off the page, and that's okay. That looks pretty good. It's kind of similar to this one, but it's not that bad. That eye out here, it's so creepy. Okay. Okay, I'm not muted, hopefully. It looks really thick, but like this. That's what it's supposed to look like, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do an ear that goes down like that. Kind of like Shadow's ear. I don't know what I'm doing. That's way too creepy. This is why you need a plan on what you're doing. I had a plan for another dragon, I just don't know where it went. I think this is gonna be this dragon. I don't know. I don't know how its ears go, so just bear with me here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I kind of remember what it looked like. This is too thick. We're still at this stage and we have so much more to go. I'm shaking the whole table. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, it just looks really creepy for some reason. I don't know why. This chair does not support my weight very well. Okay. Okay, forget about the art for now. I don't know why this one is going so wrong. I just don't think I have a plan for it, and that's why. You always need a plan for these things, so. Looks pretty good. Yeah, this mechanical pencil is very broken. I don't know why I do that. Let me try this eye again. We should make it. I mean, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be an ice dragon. I think I know. I kind of forgot what this one looked like, but I think it'll be an ice dragon. I'm gonna go get the plan for it. Hold on. I'll just put this here. Dora, I'll be right back. There. Okay, I do not just put it on. I'll be right back. I, in fact, did not find my paper. So we'll just have to kind of like wing it from here. I don't know. This just looks really weird, so. I'm just gonna grab somebody for reference and see like how I build them. I never think it's the mouth. Ooh, I think that looks pretty good. I think I fixed it. Maybe. I don't know. I think I broke it again. I think it's all in its eyes right now. I'm just gonna not do the eyes for a little bit. So we'll work on the jaw down here. I'll just kind of like do it in the shape of the mouth. So that it fits together pretty well. You can see? Yeah, I think I have a pretty good example of it. See, like the mouth is like that. Oops. And it kind of fits together with this if you put it the correct way. Like that. So yeah, I definitely just still think it's a bit big, but it's okay, I think. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if I want to put something there, we'll see. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. It's very, very focused right now. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the nose yet. What kind of pattern should we put on it? Because you can do a pattern if you want, but I think it'd be cool to do one on this one, so. Do like cute little diamonds since it's a nice dragon. throwing some stuff on the ground. It's okay. Fix up this part a little bit. Pretty good. Very good. I still don't know what I'm going to do for the ears, but since I can't really cut it out until I got these ears done. I want to do like wolf-like ears, but then I make it look kind of look weird, so I don't want to do that. I think we should do more like these kind of ears that we've been doing lately. Right. Looks kind of like that. Let's fix up this side of the ear. So yeah, it's gonna kind of look like that. I'd like to do patterns inside the ears sometimes, so do like an attempted pattern. There, we'll do that later. I think for it to be an eye string, it has to be more rigid, so. I'm gonna do very Eevee like ears, like that. Something like that. Kind of look like this. I don't know. It's all about like what you want to do and what you want your dragon to look like. It'll depend. I don't know if I'm completely happy with this design, but it'll be what it's gonna be. I mean, it looks pretty good. So, then you're gonna get your outlining pen, whatever that is. You're just gonna outline it. My pen's running out. So yeah, kind of looks like that. The outlines don't need to be perfect. Just do the best you can do, because I'm not doing this very well. Sort of like that. And then you're just gonna erase all the outlines that you needed. That was way too fast. I understand to kind of like erase parts of the facial features that I don't really like. I'll put a horn there so it looks better. Oh, there. Erase all the lines. We finally got through the first step. As I said, I had like a plan for this, but I like lost it, so honestly on me, we probably would have been like a farther step now if I hadn't lost it. I just noticed that Fairy's here. Welcome, Fairy. Welcome, Fairy Toad. Okay. I'm just gonna cut, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cut the head off first so then I can line it up with the jaw and make sure that all looks good. Something I did with Shadow, I think. Yeah, I didn't like quite get his jaw on perfectly, so it looks kind of bad. Hola, soy Dora. So yeah, while we do this, you can like ask me questions or something, because I have nothing to talk about. She had a name when I did the plans, but I didn't really like the name at first. And I also had some other names that probably would work just as good. The horn's gonna be kind of flimsy when I do it. See, almost cut out. Make sure not to cut there. Bro, I love cats. I've got a cat too, but I think she's in her her room right now. And she's got her own little room in the garage. There you go. First part cut out. It's a little small, but as long as my hand can fit in there, it should be okay. Yeah, supposed to kind of look like that. So then, I'm just gonna see, this is why you lined it up, or else it'll look like that, and we don't want that. So something I'll do is I'll very lightly trace the position of the mouth, sort of in the area that I want the mouth to go. When I glue it on, and I can erase. I also want the mouth to be usually just one straight line, so when you glue this base, this part of the base on, it'll go in well. I did see Sunset Star's new base. I think I don't know. Yeah, it's very good. I think I know which dragon it's supposed to be, because she kind of announced it ish. It's something you have to piece together. my dragons have lore, I just don't post about all their lore. Mostly because I don't have that many. Yeah, but position, it looks really good. I should move that up a little bit. Yeah, I think if I puppeteer it like that, it should be okay. She's just gonna have a very just slender body type, very slim. She posted, since it's our, I just saw that. I'm not looking at chat that much, but since it's our posted about which dragon she was going to remake. I think the one she's going to remake is on there. Yeah, something like that. Yep, so you're just gonna cut this out. I used to use this with Sharpies, but Sharpies made the lines kind of thick. So I stopped doing it so then the heads would be more even. Not that they're like not that even, but they're pretty okay now. A bit of a problem. Okay, there we go, all done. Or at least with the main part that we are going to trace. It's a little bigger. Okay, that's good. I like to compare dragon sizes. So there. Got that part all done. I might add a little bit more to her design, especially her eye. I haven't done that part yet. But yeah. So we finally got that part done. Now it's time for the next part. It's not in the community posts, it's an actual video. The Sunset Sara thing is an actual video. I think it's not too new, but it's still up there. Up in the newest stuff. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing eyes. So yeah, you're just gonna trace it. Try to keep it as still as possible. Oh my gosh. So I've definitely had times where it accidentally shifted on me, and now I had to retrace all the lines. Happens, I think, almost every time when I do this. I think with Dao it happened. I had to retrace some of his lines. There. I try not to do. I have a quick sneak peek of the next dragon. With a lot of my dragons. Because I've just showed you the base of my, I just showed you the base of my new dragon here. This one, the black one. But with a lot of my dragons, I literally just make eyes like that. And with the new dragon, I made eyes like that. So I try not to do eyes like that, but it kind of happens. I like Sunset Stars too. She's just very good at dragon puppeteering. Her dragons are really good. Also, I have like a few that I have a few dragon puppeteers that I've subscribed to, and I've watched a good chunk of their videos. Something I'll do is I'll go from their oldest to newest videos and just watch like every single one. I think the one I'm on right now is dragons with like a blueberry and a 1. Her dragons are really cool. Yeah, I've got a lot of different dragon YouTubers that I've subscribed to, and I'll just go ahead and watch all their videos. Look at new trends when I have no video ideas. Yeah, Stink Dragons, Fork Scales Dragons, I've watched all of those. That was kind of, it wasn't great outlining, but I did an okay job. This pen is not going to last. I'll give this pen a break really quick. Do you have any name ideas for her? I had one name. Her name was going to be Everest, but I wanted to know if that was like correct because she's an ice and night dragon, I believe. She's a huge part in the lore of Winova, where our dragons live. I don't know why I chose Winova. I just thought of a name and Winova was the first thing that came to mind. Yep, so I got this part. I'm gonna erase it because I didn't do that last time. My scissors just fell on the floor. I shake the entire desk when I erase. How many people are watching right now? 3! I should be really careful with that line. So, funny story. Yesterday, I was making my new base. And I had I think just finished with him, so he's not incomplete. But I literally ran out of glue while trying to glue on, like, the last base piece. This is moving very slowly. I gotta get my scissors off the floor. Let's actually put this. So when you do dragon puppets, do you use regular glue or do you use hot glue to glue them together? Okay, so actually, I think this is the fan favorite dragon because of how cool she is, obviously. Pyrea. But she's broken. Her mouth does not work correctly because I used hot glue. So her mouth does that, and she's just really hard to control. It's not supposed to do that. Also, it's just really messy with the hot glue, as you can see. Not using hot glue ever again. I don't know why that happened when I made her. Yes, back to cutting out the dragon. We're almost done with the first part. I have a live stream so I can see chat, but it's like slightly behind. as the members of my subscribers, who is the equivalent age of a 31-year-old man? 31's old. 31 just seems old for some reason. I don't know what all my ages of my dragons would be. Mocha is probably the youngest. I have some lore for her. Yes, my mini dragon has lore. I just haven't shared it because I've not gotten it completely done. You want to know a fun fact? This is not my desk. This is not even my desk. This is somebody else's desk that I have stolen because they're not here and they can't stop me. Yeah, it's Shadow's desk. It was so dirty when I had to like clean it off and get it ready for the filming. Shadow, if you're watching, your desk is dirty. So as a community, and you have most of you have probably watched my videos, whose lore should I release? Like, whose lore should I, like, release, or, like, partially give you hints about? Because I want to do more lore videos, you know, I said lore really wrong. I want to do more lore videos, but I don't know whose I should do. Okay, there we go. We got the 4 pieces. Pyria? Oh yeah. Pyria's dead. Keep bumping this thing. Yeah, I think doing it like that will be okay. So yeah, her trauma. She was supposedly betrayed by the person, a dragon that she really loved, that she thought she loved. And that's how she died. That's how she thinks she died. Because her lore, I said before that she was hurt by an ice dragon who was trying to hurt her friend. But maybe it was her friend that actually, that actually killed her. Or at least did something to her. Yeah, Pyria's got trauma. Trauma, the best for all characters. Yeah, if you ever need good characters, just give them as much trauma as possible. I think the little, I don't know what kind of pattern that's called, the little fish scale pattern. Yeah, it's printed onto the other side. I'll have to do a little more work. But yes, now it's time to move on to the next step. We're gonna make the base. Why is all my black paper like crinkled? Crinkled, crunkled. There. This is special black paper. It's like the most special black paper. Oh my gosh, this chair is scooting me backwards. That's what we get for buying a $5 chair. Yeah, crinkled, crunkled. So yes, here's what you're gonna do to do the base. You're gonna put your dragon on the black paper. Then you're gonna grab your very special, not broken mechanical pencil. you're just going to trace it. If you don't have black paper, then use cardstock paper. If you don't have cardstock paper, just use regular paper and glue it more than once. Like quadruple layer it. Quintuple layer it. I don't know what it comes after quadruple. I think it's quintuple, but I'm not sure. Yep. And I always set an X so I know which side it's on. And you can see that. We're gonna do the jaw. And don't worry about the ear. The ear will come later when we double layer the paper. Yeah, we're getting to the part where I actually have to start waiting. So there we go. We got the jaw and the head. So we have to cut these out and we're gonna make something like this. Oh, that quick redo that line. There you go. Okay, another piece of black paper. You will cut that out later. But yes, another piece of black paper. Does anyone remember when we used to be a gaming channel? I mean, we still are, but like, I don't do gaming much anymore. Shadow's always coming up to me and saying, we should do this, we should do that. I have a video idea. We should play Undertale. I've got Undertale music going through my head. It's been going through my head all day. Because I made the mistake of listening to it while trying to do my work. I've actually got another video for gaming coming out. The thing is that Microsoft Clipchamp, that's the thing I got on my computer, is really, really poopy. And it takes a really long time to export. I mean, I don't know if it's really my computer. It's probably not my computer. No, I think it is my computer. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Yeah, it's probably my computer not having any memory because that thing runs on AA batteries. No, the video is like, I've exported 30-minute long videos and this thing is only 20. I don't think it's the length of the video. Yeah, I think my computer, my really dumb AA battery computer is not working, so it's just running out of memory space. Doesn't charge either. At least that's what I think my computer is that runs on AA batteries is. I have to keep it plugged in or else it'll drain battery in a minute. And then it also works like it's got no internet either. It's really bad. But I got a new computer and I played Genshin Impact and it worked really good. Yeah, it literally, you can tell when it's unplugged too, because the entire game will like start freezing and lagging, or whatever I'm doing, it just starts freezing and lagging. It literally acts like it's got no internet. Dumb computer. I've also been using CapCut to do some of my videos, like the AI Scream one. And I forgot what I was going. Right. Sometimes I have to like cut it out because I'll put the music with the video. I'll like record it on YouTube and then put it into CapCut because I'm not sure how else I'm supposed to get the music in there. Pretty sure there's like 100 other easier ways I can do it. But that's how I do it, and it's always like a few milliseconds off from the actual video. So like with the Fork Scales duet, it's like a few milliseconds off. And it's very noticeable. We got the growing pile of scraps. Okay, we're almost done with these sides to bases. You just have to go pretty slow when you're doing these. Nice, I ate pizza. So you know what I think is really funny? I announced this live stream when we hit 1,000 subs like Monday or Sunday. And it's been up there. It's been up on my channel for a really long time. And like 800 to 1,000 people have seen it. And there is only... My phone's about to die. And there's only like 4 people watching. Even though I've announced this for almost a week. And multiple people have seen it. I don't know if they didn't know what this Friday was. Probably should actually specify the date. But seriously, where is all the other 800 people? I really want to tell you guys a story, but it's kind of spoilers for the next gaming video. I mean, not the... Yeah, I got 4 viewers on this stream. Okay, I suppose I can tell the fun story. But me and my friend were playing Fortnite together. Like, it was just duos, and he had to go and eat his dinner. So he left me, someone who can't barely aim on Fortnite, to like fend for myself in a duos world, where I have to like get down 2 different people to win. So, what happened was, he left me there, and I was probably in the game for like 15 minutes, and I was just messing around, staying on the outside of the border, and I actually got a victory royale without him, and he literally left before I got it. It's funny. But here's the next step. Here's a very important step. Once you've got all of your pieces cut out like that, all the black pieces or whatever pieces you've got, get all the scraps out of here. Next, I know, it's very funny. So you're gonna do, so here's what I'm gonna do next. This is what makes this kind of base kind of different from the ones that I think Barry does. Because it's different. But you're gonna put your hand on this piece of paper, and you're just gonna make some lines. So you probably try to like make them as equal as possible. I never make them very equal. But yeah, you want your hand to fit in there very snugly. Yeah, I'm not very good at Battle Royale games. I just can't do them. Yeah, you just want to make sure your hand is in there nice and tight. How big are my dragon noses usually? Oh, they're usually a pretty average size, so I think that's fine. So yeah, you make sure your hand is in there very nice. Then you're going to make flaps. Doesn't matter what the flaps look like, just make flaps. Like that. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll add little diagonal, I add little diagonal bits there, so then they'll go on better. I don't know, it kind of looks good to me, so yep. And then before you cut that little flap out, hold on, let me make sure that this is okay. I think I should make it a little longer. Yeah, I've seen bases be done different ways, but this is the way I learned how to do them, so I've been doing them like this for a long time. Looks a bit long, but I think it should be okay. So yeah, next you're going to take 2 pieces of paper, and you're going to cut it out with the other piece of paper underneath, so you get 2 perfect bases. Like, it's perfect, like, as in they're the same size and stuff. I think it's slightly veered off a little. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter if they're like perfect. Just make them the best you can do. Yep, and then I like to put them back together like that. And then I'll fold them along the edge of my line, my pencil line for the flaps. This is very thick paper, Daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna fold down the flaps like that, and then what I'll do is I'll put an X on them because I have made the mistake of doing the wrong base to the wrong side. Because just remember, the X ones are the ones that are supposed to be for the head, because these bigger ones are for the head. Nice. Where's my piece of paper? There, you're gonna do the same thing, except instead of putting your hand down, you're just gonna very carefully trace this base, this flap base thing. I don't know what it's called. Very carefully trace it. And then you're gonna make it smaller, like slightly smaller for the jaw. That should be okay. Depends on like where you want your jaw to be. If you want your jaw, oh my gosh, yeah, it's fine. If you want your jaw to be like right here, right here. It depends. So yeah, I don't want mine too far out, so I think where I had it was fine. Okay. Okay, we just do the same thing by making flaps. Like that. Oh yeah, I didn't steal enough cardstock to make Pyria. I had to go get more cardstock to make Pyria. Where is she? You gave me enough just to make her base because I glued on the ears. You can see glue started coming off. But yeah, I was only able to make her base and not like double layer her ears at all. I whacked the camera accidentally. Yes, I did not steal enough cardstock to make Pyria, so I had to get more. Okay, so yeah, just go cut out the flaps. Try to get them as perfect as possible. I'm going kind of fast. Dude, they did the same thing again. They went off. It's not how this works. Never had this problem before. Hold on. Fixed. Ish. Yep, and then you're just gonna fold it like you did before. Don't make them too big. Okay. Yep, and then don't mark these ones with an X because this is for the jaw. I have some feeling that the jaw flaps aren't going to stay on as well. But yeah. So when you put them together, they kind of look like this. I think this is a more traditional dragon puppet. Maybe, I don't know. I do mine a different way. So here's the hard part. I think I made these too big, but we will deal with that later. He stopped doing foreheads. I still do foreheads on my babies. I just don't color them. Whatever her name's gonna be over there. But yeah, this character's got a lot of lore. Alright, here's the hard part. Gotta line up the jaw. Make sure it's in the position I want. And I'm gonna make kind of a line. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you're gonna make a line. Then you're gonna finally be able to get your glue out. Get my new glue stick. Look how good that new glue stick is. And you're gonna do this. You're gonna glue stick along that line very carefully, not using up too much glue. You're gonna grab that one with the X. Alright, I should have glue now. I'm gonna glue on that side, and you're gonna put it down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, and then you might have to hold it down, or you can use some tape. Everything is falling right now. There. And then here's something that I do, I don't think a lot of people do. I'll grab something like a paper clip. I'll use that to hold down my dragon. Yep, so it kind of looks like that. And this is the part where you kind of have to wait. Great sentence. And yep, you can put that aside for a second. It's not gonna need that. You can do this side too. Make sure it's not the one that has the X. Yep. And you're gonna do basically the same thing. You're just gonna, you don't have to draw a line this time. Just glue the non-X looking thing. I don't know what these things are called yet, but something like that, yeah. Glue, stick it on. Yeah, something I learned with Shadow, that's way too much tape. When I was making Shadow, not Shadow-Noodles, that's both the dragons together. But when I was making Shadow, I learned that you can't put glue on tape and expect it to like hold perfectly. I can show you an example on why that's not good. If you look inside of his base, that part is coming off because I tried to glue it down, but it's not doing it, and the tape's coming off too. Oh, and this happens sometimes where part of his little hair comes out and I have to get it behind the ear. It doesn't take that much effort, but yeah. You just use Scotch tape. Well, that's not going to hold them together very well. Yeah, something that I'll do is, that's why I have these rocks. I'll put them down to hold the dragon down. I don't do that until like I start really gluing the things together. But yeah, since now we have to wait, any questions so far? Make sure to close your glue. Yes, any questions so far? Oh, which one's falling apart? Oh, my cat. I'll have to go and grab her. I guess I suppose I can go grab my cat. I've got a cat. You guys don't know her already. Her name is Pepper. You just gonna lie on my desk? Don't touch the dragon puppet, please. If you can stay in here for a little bit, kitty. Yes. Very new addition to the family. Because my phone's running out of battery. We're gonna finish this up to the best of our ability. We keep bonking the camera. So yeah. Here's the hard part with the head. For this part, you have to line it up pretty good. Then you have to make a mark where your the head starts to slope up like that. And then you have to cut it. And this is where I make a lot of mistakes. I won't get the slope perfect. Now it's not a different Pepper. I just I haven't used her in my videos that much. Just that one. Yes, climb on the chair, Pepper. So yeah, it's gonna kind of look like this. I have to really concentrate to get it to look like that. Really look. So I can't really show what I'm doing. Yeah, you just want to mark it where the head starts to slope up, and then you gotta mark where this part is too, and cut that. This is the hard part of the base. And you just want to fold it. Oh, I didn't cut this part, that's why it's not folded. Yep, just like that. So then you're just going to kind of do the same thing on this side where you just glue these parts. Knocked it over. You're just going to glue stick that part, and then you're going to liquid glue this part. Then you're just going to put it down like that. Yep, and then I'll grab some tape so it'll stay there. It all came off. I'll just not use that piece of tape. Yep, it's gonna kind of look like that. And then I need to start wrapping up, so I'm just gonna tell you the next few instructions. For this one, you're going to put it down like that, and then up, so it kind of hits that area right there. and you're gonna glue that on. I might do another live stream where I show that. But yeah, my phone's about to die. I'll show you guys the new dragon really quick though. Right, here he is. This is the right ear. I don't actually think that was the right ear, but he'll kind of look like this. Yep, here's the new dragon. Okay, so before I go, any video ideas? So I can make a video tonight. Oh yeah, just take my chair, Pepper. Alright, say goodbye to Pepper. She's not very happy with this. Okay, goodbye everybody. I will hopefully do another live stream where I show the rest of the process. Bye.